Hello. I'm going to be analyzing the price action on EURUSD during yesterday's trading session, yesterday the 13th of June. Is June. Yeah. Alright, let's go. EURUSD on this one. Alright. Take a sip of coffee. Alright, first things first. Let me just use the, actually, let me just use the refresh real quick. I don't need all this extra information. This was CPI, so I'm going to stop there. No, we'll see. So pretty much, this was a price action on yesterday. We go to the 4 hour real quick. So pretty much, it's a bullish trend, nice strong bullish trend. This was a break in market structure here, higher low, expansion, right? So there wasn't many liquidity gap levels within this range. The next one was obviously in an external, like above these highs, so it's an external range. But based on our strategy, I'm still targeting the upper. I'm targeting untested liquidity gap levels. So this is my target from essentially from here. So yesterday, this was the start of. This was the start of yesterday. Yesterday's trading session. So essentially, we got a nice strong expansion. We got a nice big expansive LGC closing through this level, extremely sensitive level. So that's something to take note of. It's a 4 hour LG gap. So yeah, we got a nice, after that close through, we got a nice close through this high as well. We got a nice rebalance into the EQ, which also tested the previous high before the breakout. And then a nice strong LGC that closed for this last internal rebalance level. Then, so that's my directional trigger for a continuation and like completion of rebalance. So yeah, after that we got a failure to continue. I did get kind of scared because I'm like, oh, this is a closer and it's a sweep and then LGC. Is this a reversal trend? Is this a aggregation model? But this is yucky. But no, trend is still strong. If we had a closer of this, especially this level, then I'd be, looking to short. But trend is still strong. This failure continues. So, you just wanted another little rebalance before continuation. Obviously, now that I have hindsight data. Anyways, so this was the 4 hour internal rebalance level from the origin of this expansion. So it's nice. It'd be good if we get setups here. But yeah, 30 minutes. So we had the 4 hour directional trigger over here. Then we had a LGR, LGC, and a close from this level. So I was anticipating. So that's a rebalance down. If you want to take a rebalance short till this level or this level, that would be fine, but I'm only looking for with trend trades. So with trend with the bullish trend right now. But yeah, so we've got a nice spike down. It's really good. Do we got to close through? We got to close through. Keep that in mind. Sometimes it's good to keep that in the back of your head. So we got a sweep of the LGC. We got a nice move towards internal rebounds level and a sweep of the low. Okay, it's important. Let me just, so this 4-hour level is kind of a little bit annoying. So I'm going to move out the way, keep the chart nice and clean, because this is what we're trying to look at. You just need a bit of context. So you got to look at like the previous day's price action and like what happened before that. A nice sweep, swing, swing, swing. Then we had an LGC here. First we had an LGR. It's the first kind of like bullish sign. It's a sign that rebalance may be about to complete around this area. And then we had a nice LGC. From here on out, that is my 30-minute DT, long DT. So from here on out, I'm looking for longs. Obviously, I'm asleep. I started my session around here. This is the Sydney Open. Usually between the Sydney Open and Tokyo Open, it's very like low liquidity, sideways action, not a lot of volatility, not a lot of movement. As you can see here as well, day before and the day before, it's just always like that. So I use this time to just prepare, just analyze previous price action, and just create my daily bias, and just like forecast what might, just my directional bias. So yeah, we got a nice bullish trend here. I mean, I think we're going to be beginning the bullish trend from here on out. I'm going to mark that LG. We didn't come back to it, so that's cool. But a lot of times we might get a break in market structure and then continuation. But yeah, so got a nice move up here. We've got to sweep this high, and then got a nice rebalance here at the open of Sydney. Alright, so got a rebalance within this LGC. Okay, nice. A sweep of the low. Might have gotten a setup there. We'll look at the 5 minute later, but might have got a setup there. Sweep, so continuation. And let me just see when the price closed through. So this is the candle that closed through this big LGC. So that's just confirmed another level of confidence that we are moving up. So we're going to close through here. I'm just going to add another DT just for context sake. Something to keep in mind is a lot of times once you get a close through, price we want to like rebalance, move down to the opposite direction of the trend to gather liquidity for another continuation. So as you see here, we got close through, and we got a nice rebalance down. We just re-entered this LGC here, and I'm pretty sure there was a setup over here for further expansion. So yeah, here we got a closer. I think it was on this candle, or this candle. I don't know. Either way, we got closer to this area. Same things, like I said. You get a little. This was a very shallow rebalance, but a rebalance nonetheless. Got a kind of like. Let me just mark this LGC. So rebalance into the EQ, and then continued up. We just add another DT just because. Why not? And then yeah, so this is when. So this is just like This is a clear trend, just straight up during the whole session from the start. But we had 2 opportunities to enter. or maybe even 3. I wasn't awake for this, so I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to have a look. But yeah, so very strong uptrend right now. Um, the next level is this level, so it's a bit far away, which is good because um, uh, we can get I imagine a lot of setups, and we can get like obviously like the deeper the rebalance and the further away the target. If we're confident with the target, then it's better for us because we get a better risk reward. Um, but yeah. All right, so yeah, continuation. So this was the close of Sydney. This is around about the open of London. So yes, we did get an LGR, but I'm gonna take that as the open of London. Got to really put it in for another continuation. And I think did I sweep that low? I don't know if it did. I was actually not interested in trading any of this because I was a little bit unsure. I already had my 3-hour win previously on EURUSD, so I did not trade this. But yeah, we got very spiky price action, not very pretty. We got a failure to continue over here for like LGR with an LGC. So expecting a rebalance here. So when I saw this, I was obviously just observing. I was anticipating a rebalance towards this LG. Obviously, there was already a lot of aggregation. So I marked this level. And yeah, we got this LGC, and then we got some price dribbling down, and then we got this crazy CPI BS. Right, I don't even know what CPI is. But I didn't even know the CPI was happening that night, so lucky I stayed out of it. Lucky I was in observation mode from, well, technically I was in observation mode from here, if you look at it from a technical black and white perspective, but I wasn't looking to trade after this, so I super the EQ, and then we got some BS going on, some mad volatile bullshit. But that's cool. We don't trade that. I don't trade New York, so I'm not too bothered. Just get back in 5 minutes. All right, so this was the open. Obviously, I said we might have to set up here, and we did. We got a sweep of this LGC. Obviously, very sensitive level. The low, it was a low of the LGC as well, so we got a nice spike, swing, LGC. So just mark that as a ew. That's so big, bro. That's so big, bro. So we got that. Just do. I only go for 3 hours, so I'm just target my 3, and my 3 is usually in line with some, so it's in line with LG here, so that's cool. That's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Can't say no to that. So started the session already one setup, and then we got that close through here, the other DT, and then so I was awake here. I was looking for a setup, but saw this. It looked kind of first of all, it wasn't a sweep of any level. I mean, yeah, I kind of wanted to. It wasn't really a sweep, so I just avoided it. It did look very like a very good entry though. Put it here. Obviously got stopped out, so that's good. I didn't enter, but we did get a sweep. So this was a nice sweep here. Also, I'm pretty sure this level did it. No, it didn't. But it was a sweep here after an LGR. But my risk reward, if I would have entered here, would have been kind of crazy. You could see, oops. So my risk reward kind of measurements. I mean, it would have hit profit anyways, but I was trying to play it safe. I didn't enter on that. That would have been about setup, obviously. Let's just mark that as a setup. So that's a nice 3 there after a few hours. Alright, so we got another DT. Yeah, I got closer, nice spike. This one pissed me off. This one pissed me off yesterday because I saw it happening right in front of me from the start to the beginning. Spike, sweep, swing, LGC, another LGC, and I didn't enter it. It's a beautiful setup. Within the EQ, tapping the EQ, it was like you can't get better. You can't get better than this. And I just I didn't take it. Mainly because I was scared. Everything checked out. Direction checked out. The sweep, everything just checked out. But I just, for some reason, I wasn't confident enough to take it. Fear. So that's something I've got to work on for today. But anyways, that's a nice 6. Right. But we usually just take 3, so I'm gonna take 3. And that's in like, what, how many minutes? It's probably like an hour, half an hour, I don't know, something like that. So we got that set up. Yeah, once we had that set up, I kind of lost a little bit of mental kind of like capital. So that's kind of why I was kind of just observing from the choppiness that happened after that. And look at this, come on, I don't trade any of this, not clean, this is messy. Let's see if that happened. So yeah, that's yesterday was a clearly bullish day. That's 9R right there, based on the strategy. Clear uptrend, rebalances, spikes, sweeps, LGCs, SSSLs, just like that, and yeah. How's a good trading day? I missed out on all these apps though, but we got a nice 3 hour and 8 USD, so that's it.